Hi students, welcome to lecture video series Renewable Energy Resources Model 2 Solar Thermal Energy Collector. Today's class we are going to discuss about the solar water heating system. How the solar energy is used for heating the water for the domestic applications. And same solar energy, how the solar energy is used for heating the space that we are going to discuss here. The solar energy is used for space heating as well as water heating as well as the crop drying. There are two methods the heating process can be done with the help of the solar. One is active method, another one is a passive method. Active method in the sense for water heating purpose or space cooling purpose, space heating purpose, a heat exchanger is used for the conversion process and storage tank will be used, and also motors, pumps, fan, blowers are also used for the heating the water or heating the space. Then such type of system we call it as an active system. If no pumps, no fans are used for heating the water or heating the space, then that system we call it as a passive system. So solar water heating system, there are two ways the solar water heater process can be designed. One process is active solar water heating system, another one is a passive solar water heating system. Active solar water heating system in the sense, apart from the solar collector, storage tank and water tank, apart from this, heat exchanger, fan, blower and sensors or solar concentrating sensors and pumps are used in the sense that is active solar water heating system. So active water solar heating system can be used in the industrial applications or wherever the larger amount of water heating process is required. There and all this active solar water heating system is used. Passive solar water heating system is used only in the domestic applications where there is no need of pumps and fan blowers for heating the space or heating the water, because in active solar water heating system the tank will be kept in the roof of the top and one more storage tank will be kept in the middle of the building, and the solar collector will be placed in the above the top of the building. So to pump the water from the tank or the water from the storage tank or the heat from the heat to the tank, the motor or a fan or a blower or pump is required. But passive, always the tank will be located in the top, the syntax tank, and storage tank is always kept inside the house. So the stored water tank will be circulated to the flat plate collector. So whenever the heat will be absorbed by the water gets heated. The cold water converted into hot water that will be given to the tap. Such type of system we call it as a passive solar system. So most solar water heating system which has two parts, one is solar collector and storage tank. Most common collector is called as a flat plate collector. Normally which type of collector is used in the sense, flat plate collectors is used because it consists of a thin flat rectangular box with a transparent cover that faces the sun mounted on the roof of the building or it may be in the home. Okay, so it may be kept inside the outside the house, or it may be kept in the top of the roof of the building. The small tubes run through the box, carry the fluid, either water or any kind of fluid like antifreeze solutions, that also heated. The tubes are attached to the absorber plate, which is painted with a special coating to absorb the heat. The heat buildups the collector, which is passed to the fluid through the tubes. So insulated storage tank holds the hot water. It is similar to the water heater but larger in size. In case of the system that uses fluid, heat is passed through the hot fluid to the water stored in the tank. So during night time or cloudy time or rainy time, the heat which is stored in the fluid can be used for heating the room surface or room space, or to heating the water. So solar water heating system can be either active or passive. Active systems, which are very most common system, which always lies on the or relies on the pumps to move the liquid between the collector and the storage. So the collector, which is kept above the roof, and storage tank will be kept in the somewhere else in the room. To move the water through the collector, some motor or pump are required. If you want to heat this room, the water will be passed through this collector, will become hot water, and that will be passed to the tank. From the tank it will move. While moving the tank, there is a flow fan or blower is used, and the air is passed to the water. When the air is passed to the water, then that hot water and air, so hot air will be it is converted to hot air. The air becomes hot air. Now the fan is blown or fan is rotating in the sense, then the air will be enter into the room. So the room becomes hot or rooms become heated. As like same air condition process, AC process. There in AC cooling system, that is the room will be chilled. Here the room will be heated. The room is become hotter. In AC air conditioning, input of the air conditioner is nothing but hot air, output of the air conditioner is cold air. But in solar water heating system or space heating system, input of the heating system is nothing but cold water or cold air, and output of the input of the water heating system or space heating system is a cold air, and output of the water heating system is nothing but hot air. Output of the air spacing system is nothing but hot water, hot air or hot water, based upon the applications. So first we will see the active solar water heating system, which is used to heat the domestic hot water, the same that which will provide the space heat. The same system, if you connect one fan here, so this is a hot water tank, and this is heat exchanger and solar controllers, pump, and this is also pumps, and this is nothing but the solar collector, flat plate collector. If you connect one fan and air duct, then this is nothing but active solar water heating system. What are the parts of the active solar water heating system? In the sense, which has collector, which is used to capture the solar energy, which has circulation system in order to move the fluid between the collector and the storage tank. And storage tank, this is nothing but the storage tank. And backup heating system is nothing but it is a heat exchanger with the backup. And control system, this is nothing but the control system in order to regulate overall system operation based upon the sensor operations. Here, always this fluid is nothing but the distilled water, which is used as a collector circulating fluid. The collector in the system will only have the water when the pump is operating. When the pump is operated, that time only the water will be flowing through the collector. So that the case of any case of power failure occurs in the sense or as well as night time, there will be no fluid in the collector. So possibly whatever the water which is passed through this one is nothing but cool down. And during sun shining time also, starting of the delay, the cold water or cold air will be passed. This system is very reliable and widely used, and this requires the collectors which is mounted higher than the drain back tank. This is the drain back tank, and the collector should be placed above this drain back tank. The fluids are circulated to the collectors are separated from the heated water that will be used in the home by double walled heat exchanger. This is double walled heat exchanger. The heat exchanger is used to transfer the heat from fluid circulating through the collector to the water used in the home. The fluids that are used in the collectors can be a water, or it may be oil, or it may be some kind of antifreeze solutions or refrigerations. Heat exchangers should be double walled to prevent the contamination of the household waters. The controller in the system, the controller in the system will activate the pump, this pump, to the collector and the heat exchanger when the design temperature difference are reached. And the heat exchanger is separated from the storage tank, and the system that uses antifreeze fluids needs inspection at least every 2 years for the antifreeze solution to verify the viability. As like in AC also the gas, whether the gas is empty or it is we have a gas or not. For that we are checking often 1 year once. Similar way here also 2 years once it has to be checked. This hot water system can be used for heating the swimming pools, spas. And active solar space heating in the sense same setup, only airflow and the blower is used. The water, hot water is heated, that will be coming here. During the time air will be flow into the water and blower will be turned on. If the blower is turned on, what will happen? This blower will mix the hot water with the air. So hot air will be produced. That hot air will be passed on to the building. That is the principle of the solar water heating system. There are 3 ways the solar water heating system or space heating systems are used. One is air distribution system, second one is hydronic system with radiators, and third one is hydronic system with the in-slab heat. In air distribution system, the heated water in the storage tank is pumped to the coil located in the air duct. Whenever the thermostat calls for heat, the controller of the solar cell allow the pumping to occur if the temperature in the solar heated above the minimum amount. So auxiliary heater also used in case of night time or winter time or windy time. It can add the heat to the solar storage tank to maintain the minimum operating temperature. In case the coil from the solar system will be located in the supply, in the return air duct, the auxiliary heater can also be used as a conventional furnace which is operate less often to warm the air enter into the solar coil. Hydronic system in the sense heater water is circulated in series with the boiler into the radiation located in the living space. Solar heating system can often reach that temperature of 140 degrees Celsius. Using the solar system heated water as a source of water for the boiler will reduce the boiler energy. Hydronic system in slab heat is nothing but where solar heater is pumped through the distribution pipeline located in the floor of the house. The lowest temperature are used in this type is nothing but 80 degrees Celsius. Auxiliary heat can be connected in series with the solar.